1, 2, 3. That'll make it better for me to sync stuff later.
So talk right here.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to this door frame as well. So
Okay,
we're both going to
let's
be
go.
talking to the void over here.
All right, let's go.
So would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Abdul Abu Halima, also known as Abu, from last year, and I'm the governor of the Capital Conference this year.
I'm going to close this door if I can. Is there a door here anymore?
And there is.
There is.
Just move the
I gotta move this cord.
I'm gonna do that again.
We can do that again. It's no big deal.
No biggie.
Okay, that's better. There's a big gap over there anyway. It's not like it helps with sound, but it's...
No, it's not.
All right, I'll redo that. All right. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Abdullah Abu Halima. I am the governor of the 2026 Youth and Government Capital Conference. Some may know me by Abu, but I'm for you, so.
Yes, you are. So, what do you think your main goals as governor are at YIG this year?
So, most importantly, I have different policy. I really want to pass policy on rural disparities. It's been on my mind for the last 4 years. I've done youth in government, and I hope to see people writing up bills for that. And I would love to pass and write those bills into law. But also contemporary bills, especially with the power plant in Memphis, the XIA Colossus. I'd like to see bills on that, or just environmental effects by AI in general would be very interesting to see ran up. Besides bills, I do really want to see more connection or collaboration between the lobbying component and the GovCab. Historically, we haven't been on good terms, but this year we're going to make that, we're going to eliminate that, and we're going to have great relations with the amazing, terrific relations with the lobbyists. Let's see, what else?
I can cover that.
No, I know you will. That's why I'm doing this. What else?
It's good so far, though.
What else do I want to say? Do I even care? Oh, maybe I want the media. Maybe I want the
These never get posted generally. Like sometimes they say they do, but I've never seen them get posted.
No.
So don't stress too hard or anything.
I'm just thinking like, what do I want to say? I'm not stressing. I'm just trying.
No, you're good.
Let's see. We could do something in the media. Do something with that.
I've got quite a few questions, so if you just want to move to the next one, we always can.
No, we're gonna do something. Oh wait, I got this. So we're actually introducing a new part to the legislative component this year, a redistricting event. It's a simulation where each chamber will create a new redistricted map of Tennessee based on a certain issue or simulated crisis that would happen in one of the districts of Tennessee, which would have to have some redistricting done. And I hope to see a lot of commitment towards that and people interested in participating in the redistricting simulation.
Absolutely. So you sound like you're very passionate about youth and government. What would you say made you want to get involved in youth and government those few years back?
So yeah, freshman year, honestly, after coming back from all United Nations, I was upset because I didn't think I did good enough or I wasn't good enough. So coming to youth and government, I decided from there that I wanted to do something big. I wanted to get my bill passed, and I wanted to get it signed into legislation or law. And I really committed to that. And it especially happened on the second day, or on the Saturday actually, where I came to the terms with the fact that, or I just realized that I needed to put effort into this, or I needed to ask those questions, or like I was destined for more for this conference, and I knew that had potential to be great. So from there, everything skyrocketed. I asked the best questions. I debated well. I won awards, and I saw Governor Will Severin, and honestly, he was a role model for me, and
Absolutely.
was the reason why I ended up running for governor, because I saw the compassion he had for civic engagement, and I wanted to have that compassion too, and show people that I have compassion for people and for civics as well. So
Absolutely, yes. So, what has as far as your roles and the candidacies that you've won over the last few years at YIG, what have been your roles over the last few years leading up to governor?
So I've actually haven't had a officer position until now in youth and government. I've been a delegate for the past 3 years until, of course, now I'm governor.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it was for the better, because had I not written up those bills or met those people, I probably wouldn't have one governor. And being a delegate is way different than being an officer. I know I've been an officer at my United Nations. You get to experience things differently, and honestly meet people and collaborate better than if you were an officer. So yeah, I was a delegate, and I wouldn't have run before at all. I would have always been a delegate, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being delegate is great.
The spending some time on the ground, doing the writing those bills and everything like you were talking about, I think definitely is beneficial, especially for the position you're in now. Absolutely. Yeah. So, what would you say you love most about youth and government, and also Model UN?
Let's see here. Let's see. What do I love about it so much? There's so many things I love. Let's see. There's also some things I don't like, but okay, here we go. I love the determination that everybody has at youth and government, not just to win an award, but to show people that they care about these issues, or they want to do for the better good of the greater good of Tennessee, you know. And everybody's determined. Everybody is at youth and government for a reason, and that reason is to change the future of our state, and just grow our sense of compassion for governancy. But what I see the most and what I love the most is when people debating hard, or people debating against each other strongly. It gets heated, but them being heated, to me, shows that there is a future for debate, or just legislation in general, or just if there's a strong future for our state, and these people who are at youth and government, they're gonna grow up to write up or be great people, and they're gonna provide so much for this state, for this government, and because honestly, we are the future. We're making the future. We're the future of our parents. We're the future of our government. Even though our country or our state might not be in the best place right now, everybody is on different sides of the political spectrum. Being at youth and government reminds me that even though times are tough now, they're going to be better in the future. They're going to be these kids. They're gonna change our country for their greater good of society. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, on to some more fun questions. What would you say your favorite spot to eat is at youth and government? I mean, you can pick a few if you need to.
See, I obviously always go to the what's it called? Freaking the dining.
I wouldn't know, dude.
Oh fuck!
This is my first year.
Fuck. Forgot. The dining hall. The dining hall. Everybody goes there. I tried exploring other places. Actually, I do have another place outside the dining hall. But honestly, the best place in the dining hall is the poke bowl place.
Mm-hmm.
The place is goated. It's so flavorful. The edamame you can put on your bowls, the salmon. It's a flavorful restaurant. I love it. And I always eat there. Um, I should have ate Dave's hot chicken, but I'm not eating that this time. But because I'm gonna eat this new burger place that I keep seeing on my TikTok. But there is an underrated pizza place.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what it's called.
Well, maybe it's better that you don't tell us the name.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you have to keep it niche.
You're just gonna have to look for it.
Yeah.
You have to look for the pizza place.
Well,
It's great.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, absolutely. So for our last question, do you have any recommendations for first-time conference members? I know you mentioned that you spent most of all your years before this conference as a delegate and writing bills. So what would you, if you have any recommendations for first-time delegates that are just now writing their bills for the first time and going down on the floor and presenting them, what would you say to them that maybe you wish somebody could have told you when you were a first year?
You know, it can be hard at first. I know. I just struggled to debate. I couldn't even raise my placard when I had first started. I didn't want to stutter. I was scared of stuttering, and I just didn't feel like you'll have these barriers. You'll have barriers at YIG, and you just have to burst through them. And there's people around you for that. I didn't think anybody would make me feel included. Just put yourself out there, talk to other people, because even though it feels like you're at the right place, you are. You know deep down that you came here for a reason, because you like debating. So show that, show that you're left for debate. The way you wrote your bill. You wrote your bill with intent, right? Because you wanted to get it passed and you wanted people to hear your opinion at YIG. And people want to support your opinion. So don't hesitate to talk to people. Don't. Because if you don't, it's just, you're going to feel like you aren't included. But you are. But it's your mind telling you that you feel like you shouldn't be here, but you should. Right? So work against that, put yourself out there, try and put yourself out there. And because it's hard at first, but trust me, it gets way better. And that first time that you give your question or you give your first speech, and you come back down, sit down, you will feel the power or the effect that you've had. You'll feel deep down that you've done something, and then you'll want to do it again. So, yeah.
Absolutely, it's definitely a mental game, isn't it? Going in the first year. Yes,
it is a mental game, definitely. Let's see. I'm gonna give a quote. I'm gonna go a quote here.
Yep.
But I'm trying to give an Alyssa Liu quote since Alyssa Liu is so good. Wait. Because I got this on my phone.
I can look at you.
Look up Alyssa Liu quote.
Yes, I do.
Dude, she's so good.
Do I spell that how I think I spelled that?
Yeah, it's one S, but
there's no way to lose.
Let's see. What are these quotes? Oh yeah. So, look up struggling. Look up struggling quote Alyssa Liu. I'm pretty sure she has a tough struggle.
Yeah.
Quote.
I know. Is this quote on there? Just giving me videos for.
Swear there's a quote here.
Okay. I love struggling. Actually, it makes me feel alive. Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll start off natural. And I can ask. No, you can just segue into it. I can cut it in. It'll be fine.
To quote the GOAT, the gold medalist Alyssa Liu, I love struggling. It makes me feel alive. And that's why I wanted to touch on, because you're gonna struggle at youth and government. You're gonna struggle. Okay, let me restart because I started there.
Oh, you're all good.
To quote the GOAT, the gold medalist, Alyssa Liu, I love struggling. It makes me feel alive. And that's why I wanted to touch on this topic, because you're going to struggle at youth and government, but once you've overcome that struggle, or once you're experiencing that struggle, like struggling to finish your speech, once you've experienced it, you will feel good. You will feel alive. You will feel the effect you've had. So,
Absolutely.
yes, struggle. Trust me, you want to struggle, because it's all going to work out in the end if you do. And if you don't, then I guess you're just not human.
Well, Abdullah, thank you so much for your time, and it's been a great interview, and I'm excited to see you and your governor's cabinet at,
Yes.
at Youth and Government this year.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. That's perfect, dude. Thank you so much. That's great.